Hello and welcome everyone, it's your boy LF Jake with another episode of Lost Eidolons, episode 31. I think next episode, not this episode, next episode will be the final episode. Very, very exciting and almost sad in a way. This has been a good game. It's been very obviously a very low budget game, but I've actually enjoyed it. The story hasn't made sense the whole time, but I've enjoyed it. Let's go. "26 Broken Promises." There are two more main story fights, this one and next one, and that's it.
The rain that fell on Charteau that day did not subside quietly. His powers emboldened, Eden repeatedly stalled Ballastar's advances until a fierce standoff ensued. It would be 2 long weeks before the skies cleared. Their weary forces massed, the two foes prepared to destroy one another in one final apocalyptic showdown, until fortune turned with the arrival of a single letter.
Well, what does it say?
It's from Gilbert. Clara, she beat Katerina and captured Lenoy.
Seriously?
I'm not a fan of how she does business, but I have to admit, she's damn good at it.
What's with that face? This is good news, right?
It is good news, but it's got a wrinkle. The second they captured the city, they left it for Hollisburg. They're headed there with Katerina's troops right now.
Hollisburg? What the hell is she going there for? Doesn't she know what's happening here? It's not like we have all the time in the world.
Albrecht, what do you think her intentions are?
A cynical mind might say she was heading there to take a province and cement her power. But given her recent moves, I'm not sure that's all there is to it.
Emmerich of House Siegwolf is in Hollisburg, and we already know his stance on Ballastar. He's not exactly an ally, but to create a new enemy? Now? Even Clara's not that impulsive.
That's the same thing Gilbert wrote. We have nothing to gain from a fight, but if we convinced him to join us...
Hollisburg held Ballastar at bay for 2 years. If we could bring them to our side right now, it's over. Ballastar's beaten.
Unless he strikes first.
What?
Ballastar's stubborn and impulsive, not stupid. He'll have heard about Clara's advance by now. There's no way he'd just sit around and wait.
In all likelihood, he's in a room like this right now, giving the order to pursue. I pray Gilbert can persuade the Seagwolves before it's too late. But we should prepare for the alternative.
One way or the other, we'll need Clara's services to win this. So let's go make the down payment. Francisco, open the gates and launch the offensive. We have to stop Ballastar from reaching her.
Roger that, brother.
Just as anticipated, Ballastar struck in Clara's direction. But Eden's intervention halted the attack before it began, ensuring only a few elite troops could slip through. For a time, it seemed Eden's strategy had paid off. Then came disturbing news. After 2 years of fighting, Emmerich of House Siegwolf, defying all explanation, had joined forces with Ballastar.
What?
Having ridden forth on a desperate mission of hope, Clara now found herself surrounded by foes. She moved quickly, ordering her troops to the shores of the Baku River. There, a legendary battle erupted, rocking the foundations of Artemisia itself. Through sheer grit and talent, Clara had once more snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. But that victory would come at a cost.
Sir, news from the front. High Commander Clara has repelled a combined offensive by both Chelsea and Emmerich. She's advancing on Hollisburg as we speak.
Hell yeah. This is it, brother. It's time to end this damn war.
I always knew she had talent, but damn, she still manages to surprise me. First, she pulls an alliance out of thin air. Then she shatters another like it's nothing.
How are her troops looking?
By all accounts, it was an overwhelming victory with very few casualties. However, Sir Gilbert was among them. He died at Emmerich's hands.
Wait. What? Gilbert's... dead? What are you talking about? What the hell happened?
I don't know all the details.
What do you mean you don't know?
Sir, I'm sorry.
Gilbert was our messenger as well.
You may go.
So is this guy telling us the truth, or is he just one of Clara's
Emmerich.
informants?
Clara. Francisco, call your troops. We're going to Hollisburg. I have to know what happened.
Eden, I understand how you feel, but this isn't the time.
Has Clara joined Ballastar as well?
Marshall is right.
And they've made up a story?
Gilbert's death, it pains me, but we haven't the luxury of time.
First Leon, then Robin. Now this. It's too much. What am I supposed to do? Just sit here while you all die one by one?
There will be time for grief later, after its instigator has been dealt with. If you head to Hollisburg now, Ballastar will seize this place, and everything we've done will be for naught. I know it's hard, Eden, but please, you must stay strong. Don't let their sacrifices be in vain.
Eden,
What is it?
there's an emissary from Ballastar. That old guy.
Elias?
That's the one. He says he wants to meet with you. Alone.
Sounds suspicious. Why now?
They just lost Chelsea. To us. If he's here to negotiate, we hold the leverage.
Send him to my quarters. Elias, it's been a while.
I'll say. When was the last time you and I spoke face to face?
You don't remember? It was Hollisburg. I was trying to stop it. You were defending a mass murderer.
A pointless memory. Holding grudges is a privilege of youth.
All those pointless memories are the reason I'm here. Leon, Robin, Gilbert. Every name, every death, I remember. We all do. It's why we'll win this war.
Are you sure about that?
I am. And you must be too, or you wouldn't be here.
Let's get to the point. Ballastar wants an armistice.
I'll bet he does. Give me one good reason I should care.
What's an armistice? Armistice. An agreement made by opposing sides in a war to stop fighting for a certain time. A truce. Okay?
We're deadlocked here. The only thing either side will gain from more fighting right now is a mountain of corpses.
Sure. Because he's so concerned about preserving life.
Are you all right?
If you're afraid of losing everything, you'll never gain anything.
I'm fine. Continue.
If you agree to our terms, we'll relinquish all territory but Benario, and depart for Castilian immediately.
Ballastar suggested this? I find that hard to believe.
A lot has changed, as well you know. You made your point, Eden. Now lower your blade and let's all take a breath. I recommend you consult with your High Commander.
Ooh. I don't know if she'll agree to this.
So, what'd he say?
Ballastar wants a truce. We let them keep Benario, and the war's over.
What?
We're this close to victory, and he thinks we're gonna let him walk away? Tell me you're not considering this.
Don't worry. I'm not.
You're not?
Prepare to move out. When they leave, we follow.
Wait, you're saying you want to take the deal as a trick?
If we sign a truce like this, all we'll do is repeat the same mistake he made. Ballastar has no concept of compromise. He'll do in Benario what we did in Liviu. Retreat, rebuild, and come back even stronger. I won't let that happen.
Eden, this isn't like you. There's no honor in this. After what happened with Mateus, your word will lose all credibility with the Highborn houses. Breaking an agreement like this will stain your name for years. Maybe forever.
Stopping him is more important than my reputation. It's time to make a choice. I can kill my name now, once, or hesitate and watch it die 1,000 times.
Eden,
Enough. I'm not changing my mind on this.
I understand.
Albrecht, send an envoy to Clara and Emil. Have them assemble in Kjorzen.
A solid plan.
One last fight. Let's give it everything we've got.
Was I mistaken? Is it 26 chapters? We're talking as if it's
Where
the
are
end.
they?
Ballastar's forces are stationed on the floodplains near the Neben River. I expect he's noticed our pursuit by now.
Where are Clara and Emil?
Out of contact, but our scouts confirm they're on the move. Their last reported location was near Hissetz. They should arrive soon.
No need to speculate. I'm right here. Aiden? Miss me?
Clara.
What's with the face? Were you afraid that I might not come back? Glad you came to your senses. And made one hell of a gamble to boot.
Ah, the soothing banter of old friends. I'm sorry. Am I interrupting you two lovebirds?
Emil. I'm surprised you're here.
I never miss a moment in history. Always money to be made, one way or the other. Though the villain of this particular story scares the hell out of me. So you can expect to pay extra.
Some things never change.
Money is trust you can hold. You of all people know that.
Believe it or not, I've learned it doesn't fix everything.
Ha! Set your rate too low, did you?
Full of yourself as always.
That's enough. The wind's blowing in our favor, but we can't underestimate him.
Don't worry, I haven't. And I already have a plan.
I'm listening.
We keep things simple. Emil and I lead the cavalry and hit him from behind, while you face him head on.
Is that so?
The key to a direct offense is how well you cover your ass. But we both know Ballastar. If you challenge him, he'll come at you with everything he's got. That's how he's fought every battle, and it's never failed him. So, we take advantage of his arrogance.
It's not really arrogance if he's never lost.
Yes, it is. His go-to strategy is crushing his opponent's main force fast enough that nothing else has time to matter. It's reckless, and it's stupid.
But it works.
Not against you. Think about it. You've faced him a dozen times, and you're still standing. How many other people can say that?
It's risky. It's true that Eden's fended Ballastar off repeatedly, but those were defensive engagements, or fighting on the run. If you challenge him on an open field, there's no telling what could happen. We have the advantage already. Why not play it safe? Block the roads, cut off his supply lines.
You have a spare army I don't know about? We don't have the numbers or the time. Besides, this one's eating into our war chest with every passing second.
This one has feelings, you know? Nothing wrong with earning a living.
We're so lucky Ballastar can't afford you.
If we break his supply lines for just a week, I'm confident.
No. Claire's right. Head on it is.
Eden!
Albrecht. We're talking about a guy who solves every problem with violence. Asking for a truce means something's changed about him. We can face him now on our terms, or later on his.
Understood.
There's no time to waste. We're hitting him now with everything we've got. Move out!
I'm sure this game's got 27 chapters, but this definitely seems like the big final battle. How exciting. Maybe this is the final episode. Here we are. Okay. Let's first of all do the formation as we always do. Marshall has not got any items. Raphael. Remove. I'm going to bring in Hector. Got another 46 yet. Get rid of Eris. And bring in Francisco. So we've got Albrecht and Andrea. Unassign. There's Albrecht, unassign. Hector, assign. Albrecht, sure. Francisco, assign. Andrea. Now, what I will do, because I still think there's going to be 27 chapters, is usually I leave the 3 strongest out of the fight, and the final battle I will use all of our strongest people. But until then, let me just quickly go to what's her name again? Marshall. Marshall. You have that. And that. He's not even in this fight really, so it doesn't matter, but give her... I mean, small ones should be fine. Begin!
I warned you at Charteau. That was your last chance to kill me. Now it's your turn to try running for a while.
Well, this is unexpected. Breaking a truce to launch a surprise assault. How righteous of you.
Mock me all you want. There's nothing I won't do to stop you.
And you say I've changed. You've avoided taking the offensive for months. Tell me, why now? Have you finally realized there's only 2 ways this can end?
You talk too much. There's no point discussing it any longer. Let's just get this over with.
At last, we agree. Very well. Let's dispense with the sentimentality. Dying to a familiar face will have to suffice. Come then.
Emil and I will start the diversion now. Are you gonna be alright until then?
We'll manage.
Alright, change of plans! We're headed for their flank!
Bye, guys.
All forces, advance!
All righty.
Cap, those rapids look strong. We better avoid them.
We're done avoiding danger. This time, we use it.
Rapids. Abilities with lightning effects cause tile. A unit that ends in its turn in a rapid is moved one tile by the current and becomes drenched. So if someone goes there, they'll end their turn there. Makes sense? What does worry me is the amount of... Ooh, level 50. Ooh, I bet 50 is the max level, isn't it? Oh, they're all higher level than us. Maybe I shouldn't have avoided the optional battles. Ugh. Yeah, they're all the max level. Everyone with a crown on their head. I'm going to kill their allies, otherwise it's going to get scarier.
I'm here.
Oh, this is Hector. I thought it was someone else. Honestly?
I foresaw this.
If I were to put you here and put a Night Veil. If I was to put you here and put a Night Veil there.
Mother, please watch over me.
Swap to the bow. Sorry, how can I reach you? It's saying I can... Oh, if I was... Yeah, makes sense. Not bad.
I'll take hard truths over pretty lies.
Nice.
You got it.
I could only reach these guys if I was there or there. Oh, there I go.
Bandit life was simpler.
All good attacks. But if I'm not killing him,
I hope this helps.
I don't want to risk it.
Not all wounds can be seen.
If I stand here, can I get you with the Holy Nova? Critical.
Enough.
Thank you for not guarding. I appreciate that. No one else can reach.
Got it.
So, let's make it simple.
I march towards tomorrow.
And let's move everyone in a position where
It's a little
next
low
turn
in darkness. Nothing
they can do stuff.
Can do.
Vanguard, move up! The rest of you, don't fall behind!
I'll take Firestorm, to be fair. I'll have that over the ice magic that'll freeze us, or anything else like that. Yikes. Ooh. Ouch. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Not terribly bad.
Coming right up.
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
Nice. I believe Dane can do the group heal.
Heavens guide me.
You can do a Holy Nova.
Yes, sir.
Are we done yet?
Not going to kill unless we get a 0% chance of a critical.
It's time.
Sure.
Might be able to shoot from here, no? No.
I want to believe.
Can I kill this guy? Awesome. As long as I don't guard. Okay.
No flame can extinguish my will.
I'll do it, but I won't like it.
Let's do this.
You cannot escape the wheels
What
of
you
fate.
here?
If you want.
Firestorm, no. Thunderbolt, Hydroclone, yep. Uh-oh, that's another group attack. Ooh, Hector. Oh, throws 3 people as well. Ooh. Please do 21 damage or less. Okay. Oh, I didn't get hurt by it though.
Right.
Edie's the one.
Oh, light. Lend
I
me
can
your
cure
strength.
people from being frozen. Might as well do another just healing touch, I think. Yeah.
Whatever.
Might have to do some serious damage here, to be fair.
Life and death are but a cycle.
Once a weakness is revealed,
Critical.
Raise your swords! This is not the place we die! It's all on me.
Yeah, sure. Might be able to shoot from here,
Raise
actually.
your
My range is
swords!
crazy.
This is not the place we die!
Peasant power!
Goodbye, Godfrey. One is down.
We can't afford to get tangled up fighting their front lines. Smash through and destroy the main force!
If I have to.
Let's see if I can do this right.
If I fall, may the light find you.
There is no mountain too high to climb.
Destiny stirs.
I march towards tomorrow.
Come, I will show you oblivion.
I'll do what I can.
Decent.
Don't fight smarter, fight harder!
As you will.
Ooh, 14. Oh, they guarded and landed a crit.
Here
Very
comes
good.
Pablo!
All right.
Oh. I'm a little bit worried, you know. Okay. Can we still do good damage? 2.
I shall.
Three. Yeah, it's because this guy, he is too close.
Prey sighted. Mind the bow.
Is that all you got? This is way easier than threshing barley.
Every rose has its thorn.
Purpose moves me.
And I could do Night Veil again, but no point.
Better to ask forgiveness than permission.
No flame.
Destiny stirs.
Let's do this.
Life and death are but a cycle.
Okay, what if
I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
you kill that guy?
Take my hand!
Well, at least you can do full damage here.
I hope this helps.
Probably better off. Edie's the only one being targeted. Oh, and now they're targeting Karen.
Come.
Really good.
I will show you oblivion.
Ouch. Hey, Elias.
Guess this was one.
Yikes. Oh, yes. Oh, 43.
We're not beaten yet! Hold fast! Drive them back!
God, this is tough. I don't know if it's doable.
You cannot escape the wheels of fate.
Armor your body. Shield your heart.
Oh boy.
Whatever.
Okay.
It's time.
I'm out of healers.
Life without purpose is as good as death.
I foresaw this.
No problem.
Damn it. This is really tough. They're all level 50. The only ones that aren't level 50 are the basic guys.
Follow the vanguard and push forward.
There are only two choices today. Kill or be killed. We'll stain these waters red!
Okay, so I think that's their cue to push forward as well.
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
Raise your swords! This is not the place we die!
Ugh.
As you will.
Mother, please watch over me!
Oh yeah, no, he's one of the bosses. I can't do any damage to him.
Is that all you got? This is way easier than threshing barley.
You cannot escape the wheels of fate.
I march towards tomorrow.
Purpose moves me.
Do a lich arrow.
Sure.
The thing is, if we survive long enough for the reinforcements to come in, and we can kill these guys down here with us, is that enough? Goodbye, Labana. Goodbye, Pablo.
Mother.
We're not doing terribly bad, but we're just not quite strong enough. Hey, here they are.
The time is now! Turn their flank!
Give it up, Balistar! Can't you see what's happening right in front of your eyes?
Destroy them.
Okay, so... I think we're still rather screwed.
Not all wounds can be seen.
Let's do this.
You never know. There's still somewhat of a hope here.
I want to believe.
Don't fight smarter, fight harder!
We're going to take the road of preservation. Okay. Preservation's looking harder and harder. Okay, they're going back. That's actually huge. We have a chance here if all of our allies destroy the enemy here. We need them to absolutely destroy.
Remember the battles we've braved together. Every setback we've conquered. Every wall we've smashed through. Now, one more time!
Okay.
If I have to.
You know what? Road of Preservation. You are going to heal yourself.
It's all on me.
You are going to...
Coming right up!
Flip. We could attack, but what's the point, you know?
No flame can extinguish my will.
12%. 12%. 42%. Damn.
I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
29. Here we go. I'm not convinced the Allies will win that fight. These are all the random people we saw in camp and we didn't know who they were.
G-Sep!
God, the Allies haven't helped at all, have they? Let's go, Allies. Nice. Wow, good job, Emil.
You got it!
It's all on me.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that the longer I'd hold out, the more it would just be okay. I don't think that's the point. I don't think that's the case. Hi, Omar. God, the Allies didn't help us at all.
Sorry.
Eee.
Kiss my...
Okay. Okay. You know what? We take this loss on the chin. However, I am very scared. What we're going to do is load the game on the last hard save. Pardon me, on the last hard save. And we're going to try and pray and hope that there is a optional battle that we can undertake and see if we can't gain some valuable levels. Because that was terrifying. And I'm starting to really worry. Ah! There's a side quest here that I didn't even do.
Yes?
Hey.
Marshall, how are you holding up?
With sticks and twine? I don't know how many more battles like that I have in me.
Is something bothering you? If you need to talk, I'm here.
It's just... When I was back in Lyriar, I ran into an old friend of mine in Adrian's. We went out for drinks one night, got to talking about him, sharing stories. It felt...
Nice?
empty. I was glad someone else missed him, but I just felt this... painful longing.
For your brother?
No. For me. I realized after Adrian passed that Lyriar never felt the same for me. I've spent years mourning him, but I never realized the other thing I lost. My home.
And Ballastar destroyed it.
Changed it, anyway. But yes. Talking with my old friend made me realize how much I missed it. The place I belong. Do you think...
What is it?
After the war, could I have some personal time? To return home, sort through some things.
Of course. Of course.
Marshall, of course you can. You don't need my permission for that.
I know, but I welcome your blessing.
Then you have it. And when you're done, you always have a place to come back to.
Thank you.
Speak to Robert about Lynetta. Why not? I don't think this is going to give us experience that's going to help us in a fight, but...
Yeah?
Hey, Robert. What have you heard about Lynetta recently?
Well, that's out of the blue. Feeling homesick?
Yeah, actually, I am.
Sorry, Cap. I know how that is. It comes and goes for me, too. Well, according to Pavlo, the town's seen a fair bit of fighting. A lot of people have left. At least, the ones still alive. And Lynetta's not the only place that's been affected. Half of Benario's been uprooted by the war.
I'd like to go back and visit after the war.
That might be a tall order. Something tells me when this is over, we're gonna have our hands full for a while.
I know, but a quick detour won't hurt anything. I want to pay my respects to those who died, comfort the ones left. Maybe we could hold some kind of ceremony.
That's a good idea. Might give folks some closure.
Closure, huh?
Cap?
I just realized. That's something Marshall never got. I need to go ask her something. Talk about this later?
Sure thing.
Ask Marshall about Adrian's death. That seems like a good topic.
Yes?
Marshall, I have a delicate question for you.
Okay.
I was talking to Robert about going back to Lynetta after the war.
Thinking about taking some personal time of your own?
Yeah. And holding some kind of ceremony for the fallen. It got me thinking about your brother.
Oh.
You said you never had the chance to grieve properly. I was wondering, did Adrian ever get a funeral?
No. Given the circumstances, the eyes I had on me at the time, it just felt like a luxury I couldn't risk.
How would you feel about putting up a memorial for him in Lanetta? A proper one. A hero's grave.
Why would you do that?
You've said yourself, you wouldn't be here if not for Adrian investigating Morin. And I wouldn't be here if not for you. Far as I'm concerned, he was the first rebel casualty. He deserves to be remembered.
Oh, Eden.
But if you're not comfortable putting it in Lanetta, or if you think...
I think that it's a wonderful idea. Adrian might not have known Lanetta, but I do. And I know he'd appreciate the gesture. Besides, it gives me an excuse to come visit.
All right then. It's settled.
Eden, you're a very kind person. Thank you. Yes?
Was there something else?
Yes, actually. I forgot to mention, but I received an odd letter for you in Lyriar.
Odd how?
Well, it was unsigned for starters. Also, how to put this? It felt familiar, as if the writer knew us personally.
What did they want?
That's the strangest part. As far as I can tell, nothing at all. All they did was express admiration and wish you the best. Well, that and quote poetry. Here, see for yourself.
Trust is a garden that yearns to bloom. Pretty. So, we have a mysterious fan with a flowery pen.
That's about the extent of it.
All right. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for letting me know.
Okay, now we're done with all the camp stuff, but we're going to run to optional. There's got to be some, right? Yeah. We'll quickly do a speed run through this fight. And what we'll do is we'll pick our strongest guys, get them experience, and then only use our strongest guys in the next main story fight as well. Because I don't think anything less than our best is going to be good enough. So let's see. First of all, we'll go through all of our aids and assign them. Remove. Oh, can't remove Eden, obviously. Remove. No, not assign. God damn it. Remove. Remove. Go to Marshall, who's still not got any stuff on. Definitely give her medium. Maybe I should start actually using strength elixirs and stuff. Wait, have I got... Oh, there we go. Formation. So. Holy Nova. Radiant Arrow. Healing Light. Healing Wind. And Blessing. Raphael. Eris, Edie, Giuseppe, Dane, Nirvana, Albrecht. Not a lot of just foot soldiers in my top guys, but I do have these. Okay, I want Francisco. Let's see. I want Andrea. Pavlo's nice as well. I don't need... Do I need 3 healers? Maybe I do. Keep Eris. Remove Lavana. Bring in Andrea. And who do I get rid of for... Maybe just keep it like this. Maybe actually what I should do now is go to manage. Do I have anything better? There we go. Than what these guys are wearing. Yep. What does it do? Strength elixir? +8 attack for 2 turns. Let's do it. I just need to remember to use them. Okay. Now I'll give everyone an aid. And then after this fight, what I'm going to do is give everyone the best class they can be. That's probably the smart thing to do, right? Cool. So this is our strongest team. Let's try and get them as many levels as possible.
Don't fight smarter, fight harder!
Within every lie, a kernel of truth.
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole world can rot.
Pain is an excellent teacher. I shall.
I'll quench my fury with your blood.
It's time.
Oops. Undo.
I march towards tomorrow.
Yeah, let's just split our team in half, I think.
To live alone in darkness. Nothing can scare me more than...
Better to ask forgiveness than permission.
Not everyone can be forgiven.
I'm going to try and speedrun through this fight.
I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
Some questions are worth dying for.
I've got no... What's this? Magic damage on one enemy, decreasing their physical attack by 5 for 2 turns. No, that's not bad.
Go ahead, open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
Oh, light, lend me your strength.
In fact, let's send you up here. Do light arrow, kill you.
Once a weakness is revealed,
ideally we need everyone here to be level level 50, but I don't think we're going to get that far.
Loud and clear.
We are getting
I will
levels
bring
though.
justice to this land.
Let's do this.
Very well.
Heavens guide me.
Raise
we'll
your
do this side
swords.
first.
This is not the place we die.
I'll show you the power of Imperial magic.
I don't want to do
my
any
hand.
group attacks, so I don't think you get the same kind of experience for it.
Nothing will stand in my way.
And then on
Francisco
this
the
side.
Bold has arrived!
All right.
I understand. Yes, sir.
You can heal.
Acknowledged.
If you say so.
Nice. How's no one died yet? This is crazy. Oh my god, Eden's almost dead.
Understood. Light burns the brightest in the dark.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, you go here. Do Lich Arrow on you.
A solid plan.
You do Healing Wind there.
As you command.
Attack with a bow. Frost Arrow will do just fine.
It's all on me.
And then this side.
No problem.
Got it.
Nice, that should kill.
You see the trees. I see the forest. If I fall, may the light find use in my death.
I guess I'll just heal.
As you command.
And then we'll do Glacial Gale right here. Freeze that die. Still haven't had any deaths yet. Look at
The
us.
price is your life.
For Caspar!
Should have a Shadow Burst.
Not all wounds can be seen.
Oh, you did. I thought you had Blessing. I guess I'll do... Oh, I guess I'll do this.
I'll see it through.
If you want.
What can we do here? Firestorm. Apologies in advance.
Yeah.
Miasma. Throw a powers and pouch. That's pretty good. Raid tactics.
Some questions are worth dying for. Yes, sir.
We'll get our first death here. I guess we don't need it. We can just heal. More XP if we heal, right?
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
I hope this helps.
Light arrow, kill him.
Got it.
Cold wave.
You see the trees. I see the forest.
Someone's ice wall 3 tiles wide. I wanna... Yeah, okay. That can actually be really handy in the fight to come. Oh God. Oh no, we just lost a fight. Ah, crap. I was not expecting everyone here to be frozen. Please don't do 16 damage. Fuck.
Kiss my luck.
Oh no. Oh, for God's sake. I did not see that coming.
Sir.
I shall.
Oh, well, that was an accident, wasn't it? You there?
Armor your
You
body.
there?
Shield your heart.
I assume it was that guy that did all the ice, so
Understood.
they're out of the way now.
As good as done.
Let's do Shadowquake.
I march towards tomorrow.
Oh, survived it. Lucky, lucky.
I understand.
Fine.
Okay, hold on.
To live alone in darkness.
I think I would rather
Nothing
you
can scare me.
kill him.
People who run their mouths die first.
Life without purpose is as good as death.
Okay. No, not undo. End turn.
As you command.
I'll show you the power of Imperial magic.
Wow, still alive.
As you will.
Yeah, might as well heal. There we go. That little bit
Not
of extra
everyone can be
experience
forgiven.
could go a long way.
No flame can extinguish my...
Acknowledged.
Better to ask forgiveness than permission.
Oh, light, lend me your strength.
Might as well heal. Just for the experience, and then you can finish. Okay. And we're not quite level 50, which is a shame. But it's not bad. Just to double check. No more optional battles, which literally means there is nothing else we can do now. What we can do, which might help, is make everyone the strongest they can be. Like a vanguard stronger than a sharpshooter, right? I'll say yes. Bishop, yeah. Ooh, a sorcerer or warlock? A master class specializing in elemental magic. A warlock specializes in dark magic, yep. Bishop, yeah, bishop. Sorcerer. A ranger's cool and all, but probably better as a big tank. Same with you. You're a warrior, but let's make you a vanguard. She's probably going to be best off as an assassin. Make you a vanguard. Oh, these guys aren't even in the fight, but maybe changing their class will change the buffs they can give. That's it. That is it. I think I've given everyone the best equipment they can have. I've made them the best class they can be, and I've got all the experience we can get. So gang, this is where we're going to end episode 31 of our playthrough. If I was correct initially, and there are 27 chapters, then there's at least 2 more episodes to be had. But this is the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, ciao for now.